Okay, so now we're going to talk about web color. Web color is different from print color. So to begin with, we use RGB. That's our color model. Print media colors are CMYK, or cyan, yellow, magenta, and black. Okay, now display media colors are RGB, and our monitors are the display, and we use those for the web. So here we have red, green, and blue. Let's look at our RGB color model. When you mix red and green, you get yellow. Green and blue, cyan. Blue and red, magenta. Now, that might not be what you learned in kindergarten, but remember we are using light and transmittive light. And 100% of each of these colors, red, green, and blue, gives you pure white. Okay, now web colors are written in hexadecimal values. So we're used to base 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I forgot to start with 0. Okay, but hexadecimal numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then A, B, C, D, E, and F. So this is the base 16 hexadecimal. Now, in hexadecimal values, the color codes in HTML are specified by a pound sign before the color. And the color is defined by 6 digits that consist of 3 hexadecimal numbers. 2 numbers each for red, 2 for green, and 2 for blue color. So there are 16 times 16, or 256 different amounts of each color that can be selected. So a GIF file is 8-bit, and we talked about that before, or 256 colors. And JPEGs are 256 by 256 by 256, or 16.7 million possible colors. Okay, let's look at the color values. Here's our red, green, blue. Okay, so if we have 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, we have pure black. If we have FF, 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 which is our highest number, we have pure white. Let's look at some samples. Here, this indicates red. This number indicates green, and this one blue, because we have 100% blue, 100% green here, and 100% red. Here's your cyan, your yellow, and your magenta. Think about the graphic we saw. All right, so there are browser safe colors, and there are 256 of them. And so you see, if you have 100% of red, 100% green, and 100% of blue, you will get pure white. So these numbers here are put in a percentage, and that is how Adobe comes up with the numbers that they use. Okay, so let's look at the color picker, which is in your Adobe products. Here is the hex number. Here, this is all zeros, so of course it's black. And here, the RGB is all zeros, so of course that's black. Here you have your FF, 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 And of course, you've got 255. Now you might say, well, why doesn't it say 256? Remember, 0 is a number also. And you have pure white. Okay, now you can also check to have only web colors. And you see here, this is yellow here, and you see red is 255, green is 255, FF, FF, and you have yellow. Here's a different color here, and you see the hex number is different. So, how do you know what hex codes are for the colors you want? Well, you can open the web color panel in Illustrator or Photoshop, and you can mouse over the colors and the hex numbers will appear as a screen tip. Now, you can also choose CMYK colors and convert them to RGB. And then you can choose web colors only and change them to hexadecimal that way. Okay, so when choosing colors, like I said before, choose 5 or 6 colors. Use only web-safe colors. Colors render differently on different operating systems and monitors and in different browsers. And you should write down the hex numbers so you can be consistent throughout your website with the color. Okay, so do you have 16.7 million colors? Technically, yes, but remember, our eyes can't even see that many colors. So, really, what you have to pick from are 216 colors because there are 40 colors that are reserved for just names like red, green, blue, that sort of thing. Some browsers will dither colors that cannot be shown with the 216 colors that are available in a web panel. Like this. Here's a color here that you see, and you can see this is the browser's attempt to dither the color to resemble this. So the 256 browser safe colors are 8 color bits or 2 to the 8th power. Remember, 40 colors are reserved colors and 216 browser safe colors are there. So there are 6 red values, 6 green values, and 6 blue values. All right. So when you mix colors, you will use, a 0 to 100% values of this 256 colors available. And you should be able to change to web safe colors. For example, let's say you have a logo, and the logo, of course, was designed using PMS colors. Well, those colors can be converted to RGB colors and then to web safe colors. Remember, always write down your hex numbers. So in the end, make it browser safe. If you accidentally use CMYK panel, convert it to RGB, and we'll show you how to do that in class, and then to web safe colors. Browser safe colors are always recommended for web pages. They are a standard for the World Wide Web Consortium. The web color panel has become an industry panel standard. So that's it, folks. Let's go on to the next one. Bye.